And today marks 1 year since the deadly shooting of Andrew Brown Jr. in Elizabeth City. The incident sparking national attention and a year of protest.
This time last year, sheriff's deputies in Pasquotank County shot and killed Brown outside of his home following a confrontation when they were trying to serve him drug warrants. And you're looking at the body cam footage from that day obtained by News 3. And now members of the community say they're coming together in his name. News 3 reporter Brendan Ponton is live for us in Elizabeth City. So Brendan, what's going on out there right now? I see a pretty good sized crowd behind you.
Kurt and Barbara, yeah, they are actually getting ready to do a little march here down to a park. There's a group here that's gathered, and they're all kind of just waiting to figure out their next steps, but they are planning on doing a march through the downtown to the waterfront park. Now, they were actually just talking in front of the cameras here just moments ago, including some family members of Andrew Brown, and let's take a listen here to what they were saying.
The Brown family heart is very heavy, but we want to thank the NAACP, the movements that's been protesting for 365 days peacefully. And I just want to talk about Andrew. Andrew was a loving father. And here are some of his kids right here to prove that he was a loving father. He took care of them and they miss him. We all miss him.
And so several of his family members here speaking here just moments ago, and now they are getting ready to do a little march here in Elizabeth City. And this is just the latest in demonstrations that have been going on since this shooting happened 1 year ago. As they've done basically continuously over the past year, people in Elizabeth City rallied in a show of support for Andrew Brown Jr. Sheriff's deputies shot and killed Brown on April 21st, 2021. The deputies were carrying out warrants on Brown when it all happened. The district attorney later showed video of the incident and said Brown was driving in his car in the direction of deputies, putting the deputies' lives in danger. He cleared them of any criminal charges. Now, a year later, the incident continues to have a profound impact on the city.
The city is still in tears over the loss of this one man.
Quentin Morris says he knew Brown.
His kids will never get to see him grow up. He can't celebrate another birthday with his family. He can't hug his mother. You know, it's such a shame. It's a tragedy.
A year later, we also spoke with the head of the Pasquotank County NAACP. Keith Rivers says there have been some positive changes, like the creation of a council letting citizens have input on the sheriff's office.
This city and this county cannot go back to the way it used to be. But 365 days later, what we've seen now is the awakening of a county and a city.
But he says the city is still hurting.
I know that this community feels his pain and I'm not gonna let his death be in vain. So 365 days later, we're still on the journey to justice. We still expect justice. We still want accountability.
And I did try to speak with the sheriff and the mayor, the outgoing mayor, about all of this, but I did not get a response today. But here we see the community gathering in Elizabeth City 1 year later. Reporting live in Elizabeth City, Brendan Ponton, News 3.